Whew, okay, I didn't even know what I was getting into. But I'm going to minimize this so that way I'm not distracted by delayed video and a bunch of people freaking out. Okay, well, I'm going to get started. I have a little like playback rig here, and it's my Zilla 2x12 and Nolly's Matrix amp. I think he knows that I still have this, but hey Nolly, I have your amp. I can send it to you if you want. And I got my iPad for playback. I'm going to be using my brand new LA Custom Shop Ibanez in Candy Apple Matte Red. It has my signature DiMarzio Titan in it, and it has a DiMarzio chopper here. And I just got this guitar, and I have to say, it's on a whole nother level. It's a really, really beautiful instrument. So I'm going to use that. I have it tuned to G, G, C, F, A, D. And it's much like our drop C tuning, except the low string is now a G. Now, I don't recommend tuning to this unless you have an Evertune bridge on a guitar, because it's just so low on a 6th string. But I'm gonna try it anyways because I don't have a Evertune guitar and I wanted to play Reptile, so I'm gonna do that. But here we go. Should I let the whole intro play? Cool. Oh, I almost forgot my lucky hat. guitar went completely out of tune. I gotta fix that before we go on. That was my fault though. I thought it was out of tune, which it slightly was, and then I totally fucked it. But, hang on one second. This is why an overtune is important for this tuning, because this is a very tricky note to get up this low in the scale. Okay, back to work. Very good, Mark. Good job. This part is definitely wine time. Let's hit pause there. Oh, hang on a second. My cactar fell. Hate when that happens. Alright, let's see what's going on in hell. Turn the amp up. It's pretty loud in here, but okay. Let's see. You want to see Tycho? Come here, bud. Come over here. Come on. Show him your allergies. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There he is. He's got eye allergies. We all know why you're really tuned in. I'm surprised. Like normally when I'm playing guitar, he'll come running in and bark at me and drop. We have these little miniature tennis balls. Oh, there's dog hair everywhere. Oh my god. This is the dog hair palace. And I wear all black. It's just, it's not a good combo. Anyways, you guys got any questions about Reptile before I move on to the next song? I use the neck pickup for certain things, just not all the time, but the thing that I use a lot, which is this split coil position. So I believe it's just this coil and then just this coil. And it gets like a very glassy Strat type sound. So that kind of uses the neck pickup. It just uses both. But I actually use the full neck pickup in Follow Your Ghost for a section, which you'll see. So if you want to know what pickup I'm using, just watch my hand when I go here. But usually I'm on the bridge pickup, or I'm here, which is this split coil position, and then sometimes I'm on the neck pickup right here. Yeah, he pees. Tycho. Go get it. He's like he's trying to lure me out. He's a smart dog. Yeah, so I'm going to change tunings to drop A. So that's A, G, C, F, A, D. Yeah, you'll be able to watch this later, by the way. I think I saw that question. It's really hard. I'm just getting used to this whole Twitch thing, so I don't really know what I'm doing. And I'm sure that's very apparent to all you young whippersnappers out there that are used to watching people play Fortnite or whatever the hell you guys watch. But I'm going to do my best. I'll try not to be too old or whatever, and I'll try to catch your questions, but the chat is just going so that's it's pretty hard to read. What else? Did I mention that I'm using an Axe 8? There's a pedal board on the floor here. It's the Fractal Audio Axe 8, and it's basically an Axe FX 2, but it's a little scaled down, but it's super portable. It sounds really good, and it's a floorboard, you know, which I think every guitar player should have some kind of floorboard. But yeah, I'm gonna need more wine pretty soon. I got some advice for you. Don't rely on alcohol to get through music. Otherwise, you turn into Periphery. And, man, we're going to look like a couple of... I mean, if we don't already look like a bunch of dried up prunes. But yeah. Let's see here. What else? String gauges. Oh, yeah, you guys like that question. So on this guitar, I have 11 to 56 pack and 11 to 56 pack, and it's the Diodario NYXL strings. So, yeah. Oh yeah, the octave patch. That's a good thing. So a lot of what I'm doing live is just reinforcing the rhythm guitars with an octaver. So. Now, I didn't turn the octaver part up on this too much just because I couldn't dial it in the way that I wanted to yet. So between the two patches, here's my regular rhythm patch. And then here's the octaver. So I don't use it all the time, but I use it a lot. Oh, there's a good question. How do you run the Axe-Fx 3 with amp heads? So the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to, if the amp has an effects loop return, is to run the output signal from the Axe-Fx 3 into the return, the effects loop return on the amp head. I've seen some comments of people watching my playthroughs and being like, his amp isn't even plugged in. And I just want to be like, yeah, genius, because it's plugged into the back, because that's where the effects loop normally is. So yeah, you can plug in, and you plug your guitar into the Axe-Fx, the front of the Axe-Fx, and then you have the output signal going to the return, the effects loop return on the amp, and then you can just bypass the preamp section of the amp and just use the power amp section, and you get the best of both worlds. So you get the unique character that particular amp head brings, and you can also have that really like surgically designed tone that the Axe-Fx gives. So it's really it's my favorite way to play. That's another good question. How do you decide who takes what guitar part? So generally, Mark and Misha will take the main rhythm parts, and then I will either play the same part on a rhythm patch, or I'll be playing the counterpoint, which is usually what the bass is playing. It just, that's how we utilize the three guitar parts. Or, I'll play, like, if there's a rhythm patch or a rhythm riff, and there's a clean part over it, I'll play the clean part, because I'm generally panned in the center live. So that's how that works. We all take turns doing that stuff, but generally it's Mark and Misha on rhythms and me on leads and ambient textural stuff. I don't know what wine I'm drinking. It's a good question, but there's a hell of a lot of crap in it. I think I poured the last of the bottle. Okay, so I see a question that kind of talks about the fact that, like, you have a section in Garden in the Bones and you have a section in Reptile, and they share a similar motif. That's just that particular part was an accident. It just happened to work out that way, and when Spencer heard it, I guess you know, he found a way to work that motif into the chord progression that I wrote. So, but we do like playing with thematics. Like that's thematic playing is like something that like a lot of prog bands do, most notably, in my opinion, Dream Theater, where you'll have sections of songs that make it into other songs that are reinterpreted. So as a composer, I think it's a really powerful tool to get the mileage that some of these riffs deserve, because you know they can be interpreted different ways, which is a lot of fun. If you nail it, it sounds cool, and it's a useful compositional tool. All right, so I'm gonna keep playing here. The next song I'm gonna play is Chvrch Burner. Okay, thanks for the explanation on what raids are. I think that's it seems, the way you described it seems like a nice feature, but it makes it impossible to interact with anyone. So I don't know, I guess I just got to get used to it. It's like watching your father program the VCR. Do you guys remember VCRs? I mean, it's fine now. I can read everything now, but all right, I will try slow mode. Slow mode. All right. Oh, look at that. How long should I make people wait? What's the 10 seconds? Everyone, all right. 10 or 30? All right, I'm seeing more 30s. We're going with 30. All right. There we go. Oh my God. Okay, I'll play. Yes, that's a very good idea.
Lies
never know when this next part comes in. We have a click live. Yeah, I missed it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, usually the click goes, there's a 4 count into that last that's a fun song because I don't have to play tight. It's like the song is rewarded by playing shitty. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. That part? Yeah, this whole song is mostly Misha riffs. I think Mark wrote one of the riffs, but yeah, that. Yeah, that's a Misha riff. Favorite song off the new record? Probably Reptile, Follow Your Ghost, or It's Only Smiles. You could pick any one of those. Those are fun. You know what? I wish I could make this stuff a little bit bigger. Tuning, you know, It's Only Smiles. It's on a 7-string and it's drop A flat. I've completely forgotten how to play Summer Jam, and I don't know if I'll ever sit down and try to remember it again. Oh, I'll play the blue guitar. I'm gonna have to break that out for the last song I want to play today. But I wanted to play this one. It sounds so good, and it's so fun to play. Let's see. Huggy. We don't use the 7 strings on those guitars because they weren't written on 7 strings. So some of the riffs may not work because of the way that the open string is played. So you would have to probably we'd have to tune down the 7 string even further, which we probably wouldn't do. There's just a bunch of reasons why they're played on a 6 string, but usually when we're writing a riff, we'll try it on a different guitar or a different tuned guitar, and to see if it sounds better, if it works. You pronounce it this way, Zyglrox. Why no ebony? Because I wanted roasted maple. I wanted to rip off Misha's red guitar. Because if Misha has it, I have to have it too. Nah, I'm just kidding. His guitar was an inspiration for this, but there's another guitar that I saw by this dude, Paul Oz. He had an Aristides that was designed sort of like this. Mine has a little bit different aesthetic, but the general concept was derived from his, and kind of a combination of his and Misha's guitar. But I figured I didn't have a red guitar yet, and all my guitars pretty much have ebony fretboards except for my Indonesian line, so I figured, why don't we do the roasted maple? And you can't really tell, which I'm glad, but if you look really closely, you'll see that the offset dots are actually brass, so they're gold. They're gold looking. But, you know, just from far away, they kind of look like they might be like natural, like a natural piece of wood. You guys want to know what my thoughts on gear is? Well, this is my thoughts on gear. I like Ibanez, and I like Axe Effects, and I like this stuff. I'm like, I like gear, but I'm not as into it as some of the other guys. Like, I know what I like, I stick with it. I don't lose my mind over it. But yeah, I'm sorry. I know like the band kind of like has this kind of this culture of you know, gear consumption and trying new things, and you know, I just want to play Final Fantasy. Yeah, the old Caparison apple horn. That was based on the Horus, the Caparison Horus. But I've always liked that pickup configuration, the humbucker with a single coil. Now, technically, this isn't a single coil. This is a hot rails. It's a humbucking pickup. It's just designed to be smaller to fit into a single coil slot. So I could put a single coil in here if I wanted to, but I like this pickup. Oh, is Misha in here? Where are you, fucker? Oh, there you are. Misha, did you hear how I told 1,700 people how I ripped you off? What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Misha, because you guys give me all the fucking boring riffs, I have to explain my way out of not playing the cool shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. I like playing that stuff. Sometimes I refuse. Sometimes. Alright, I'm going to shut up and keep playing. This next song is called Remain Indoors, and that's exactly what we're doing, remaining indoors. This song's about coronavirus. We did it first. Okay. God, I hope I remember. Okay, I might fuck this up. This is like one song I never practice. Oh yeah, I should say that I didn't really practice for this. I just thought like, oh, this might be a fun idea. Let me go and play an entire set that I didn't practice. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Humiliating myself.
So
got me with the Velcro riff, Mish. That was, I almost lost it. What happens if I make Misha a mod? Boy. If you make Misha a mod, he's not... Oh. Yeah, that's the last thing we need is him spamming the chat with hilarious stuff to make me laugh while I'm playing. I'm on a Mac. I don't think we have System 32. I'll be right back. I need more booze. I blocked myself in. Alright, let's not spill this everywhere. Because knowing me, I'm a clumsy guy. Oh yeah, there we go. Popeye needs his spinach. Oh yeah. What part do you play for the outro? The outro of the last song, Remain Indoors? I'll just assume that's what it was. So the first part is... And then when I do that, there's like a bend. It's like that. And then the very last part is... Misha will yell at me if it's not, so you just ask him. Oh, it's Tycho. What up, dog? Oh, hell no. What up, dog? He wants to go outside. Couple more songs. 2 more songs. I'm going to tune up. Because I feel like I'm not being consistent here. Wow, is that actually Mr. Bill? Well, hello there, Steph. You know, I don't mind if you say hi to Tycho first. Usually when anybody comes over my place, which is incredibly rare because I am lonely and pathetic, but when people do finally come over, they don't even say hi to me. They're all like, Tycho! Yeah! So, it's true. I play second fiddle in life and third fiddle in Periphery. Yeah, Jake getting laid. It happens. It happens. I'm afraid so. I have a girlfriend now. Yeah, you could put that on R I have sex. Have you ever been to that subreddit? It's a good one. Is that really you, Annalise? Are you in here? I know that you're PSN. That has to be you. Hi, babe. Kitten Fairy is bae. I'd say less gain is better. Uh-oh. I think the stream's messing up. I don't remember the 22 Faces solo. I think that's it, right? Right? Is that how it goes? Oops. I have a funny story if you guys want to hear it real quick about that solo. So I'm notoriously shitty at playing my solos live, so I over practice them. That was a particularly hard one, the 22 Faces one, because I played it on an 8-string, and if any of you guys have ever played solos on an 8-string, it fucking sucks. Goddamn this chat. So I would play the solo over and over and over again at sound check, backstage, warming up, and apparently there was this like this inside joke amongst the other guys. I wasn't included in it because they were making fun of me, but they would call it Jake Radio. They'd be like, "Uh-oh, Jake Radio is happening again." Yeah, the guys made fun of me because I practiced too much. But it's because I'm not that good, and I have to like practice a lot in order to be good. Hang on a second. Misha's texting me. Oh, and so is Bay. Make me mod, please. Okay. All right. I also have to text Honey. I'm just sending her lots and lots of honey emojis because we are disgustingly cute. And you guys just have to deal with it. Oh, yeah. Misha, we need to do a co-stream. Or you need to, stream you driving your car thing. Alright, I'm going to try to make Misha a mod. Uh-oh. Okay, so how do I make a mod again? How does this work? Answer me. Mod Misha Periphery. Okay. I mean, I hope you guys know that if he has any power to fuck with my stream, you know, he's going to do it. So this is your fault. Okay. And okay. All right, Misha. Now, just as a display of your power, I want you to execute like 50 people. You have to make an example. Did the stream just get all like fuzzy and shitty? It was looking pretty decent for a while. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play another song. Now, because I don't have a count off, this one starts before I can get to the guitar. So I'm gonna do my best. Yes, this one is called Follow Your Ghost. All right, here we go. I'm tired.
This is where I use my neck pickup.
Cause we're swinging always.
So that one is called Follow Your Ghost.
You know what I should do? I should play that lick in the solo slow. It's already pretty slow, but in case you guys wanted to see this later. So I think it goes like this. It's hard to play that like really slow. I never think about it when I'm playing it. That's what it is. It's a little sloppy, but you know, I ain't a master. You guys got any questions about Follow Your Ghost? I told you, you guys are all like, make Misha a mod. And I'm like, I don't know. I've seen Misha with power. Because everyone told me to. And yes, I would jump off a bridge if all my friends told me to. Well, I can see that this chat is not really going anywhere, so I'm just going to play the last song.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the last song.
Damn, that thing's blue. I just blew myself. You guys know that joke? You guys like how I'm even doing subtle trolling. I don't play SCARLET on the red guitar. Misha, why can't we write riffs like that? That's it. I'm coming into the studio with that riff next time, and we have to make that cool. Okay. I think I can start this one on time. Let's go Spotify. Wait, no, I should definitely check that it's been a while since I tuned this. Thing's been sitting in front of the heater. And it is really hot in my house right now. Probably because I'm drinking. Cool. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, here we go. This is the last song. So that's what it's like to actually play that song, because that's the part of the set that Misha and I pretty much just, our job is to fuck the other guy up. but that's probably the first time I've ever actually played fully through that song. And that's it. That's part one. That's what I do in this band. I play all that shit. I'm kind of weeby. You'd have to ask my girlfriend. She's the expert. Thanks, honey. I see you in the chat. Honey, am I a weeb? No, you have to wait till tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow I'm gonna play Marigold, It's Only Smiles, Psychosphere, Blood Eagle, and Loon. See, she says a little bit. I think my girlfriend's at work right now, so I don't know if I should mod her. Nah, this shit's just for show currently. I'm not really good at staying with the workout plan. Well, I do this for a living. So, speaking of which, I wasn't supposed to be streaming in here. I was supposed to be streaming in the living room where it's a lot brighter, the light's a lot better. There's a lot more room. I had everything set up, but I couldn't get the stream to stream at a decent enough resolution, and the sound wasn't syncing up because I was streaming off my phone. So I definitely need to upgrade my streaming gear. I have a nice camera. I just need a way to get that video from the camera to the computer. So I need to get some equipment. If you guys want to see an improvement in the quality of streaming that I do, there's a donate button down there. $1 goes a long way. This is the 2020 equivalent of busking. So I will play songs for you and share my anecdotes with you. But if you want to see this channel grow, definitely hit the donate button down there, and I'll put all that cash towards making this better. So if you like this and you want to see more of it, please help out. But in addition to playthroughs like this, I stream video games. Pretty soon I have a UFC 3 match coming up with good buddy Elliot. And he's going down. So if you guys want to see that fight, subscribe to this channel. That's going to be fun. But I got some other things planned. We're going to, I'm going to have some guests on here that you may want to see me hang out with. And it would be nice to get my girlfriend on here too. Because she makes fun of me while we play video games. It's very cute. How do I maintain my beard? I just let it grow. Sometimes I trim it down. It requires a blowtorch and a chisel. You will absolutely destroy me at UFC 3. I'm not very good, but I'd definitely watch you fight Elliot, Boogie Sugarcane. Great username. Man, I need this to go slower. I don't know how I wrote that Garden in the Bones thing. You guys want to hear that real quick? Oh yeah, I'll use this. I'll use this guitar because I think this is already in the tuning. I forgot the rest of it. But I forget how that came together. I think Mark and Misha went to go get food, and when they came back, like I had written that. It was slightly different, but Misha helped me change some of the notes so it would fit in the scale better. But I forget why I wasn't even writing that for. The song was called False Detective. Before it's called Garden in the Bones, but I wasn't even writing it for that. I was just trying to write stuff, and that came out, and it happened to fit in that song, I think, by accident. A lot of what I do is just trial and error, accidental moments of inspiration, and it's not a funny or interesting story why we called it False Detective, but it's just a dumb title for a demo. I didn't want to have to explain it, Misha. We wanted Matt to like the song, so he'd be into putting it on the record. And he was really into True Detective at the time, so we just called it False Detective. It's not. It's stupid. Thank you for tuning into this. This was very interesting. I think I learned a lot about how to handle this. It's definitely a lot to take in. It's something that I don't innately understand. I never watch streamers. Part of me still doesn't really get it, but because we're all getting corona'd pretty bad right now, I figured like, what the hell, Let's play some guitar in front of people. Maybe it'll make me better. But tomorrow I'm playing the rest of the set, which I'll be busting out the 7-string for part of it, and I'm looking forward to it. So, as always, if you have suggestions of things that you want to see on the stream, because I plan on doing this semi-regularly, so just send me a message or tag me in a Twitter post or something. That is really helpful, and I'll try to make your dreams a reality. Any last questions before I tune out here? Nope, there is no chance of that. You are stuck in this band forever. You can't even try to quit. You're our slave now. You my hooker now. You guys know what that's from? Yeah, there you go. That's the first one who got it. Mickey 377. Let's see some Juggernaut bitch quotes. Come on now. I know you guys. Lately, I've been streaming Final Fantasy 14. So I will probably be doing a little bit more of that. Yeah, Argentina is awesome. I can't wait to come back. Me and Misha are probably going to be working on some new music soon once the world starts correcting itself. But can't really go anywhere or do anything. So, I'll be doing this and maybe writing on my own. But I'd like to work on a new 4 Seconds Ago album with my good buddy. The Glasgow show is off the chain too. I'd say like most of the shows, if not all of them, were memorable on the last couple of tours we've done. It was I think the band's kind of reaching a point to where our fan base is super dedicated. I mean, they always have been, but now it's like at a point where like I really look forward to going on tour. I've always liked tour, but I knew that certain markets were less enthusiastic than others. But lately, it's been really, really good, and I just can't wait to get back out there once this whole coronavirus thing subsides, if it does. But if we're all gonna die, well, I'll see you later. Phoenix was the best though because Honey was there, and I was really happy to see her because I hadn't seen her in a long time. Periphery 4 tabs are coming. They're going to be through Sheet Happens as usual. And I think we just put the finishing touches on them. So if you want to play those songs, keep an eye out for that. What else you got? Wait, Misha, what show are you talking about? I missed that. I just saw like you continuing to talk about it, but I'm curious. What show were you talking about? Oh, Silver Spring. Dude, I hate it when you guys make me the front man. I'm such a shitty front man. I got to go up there and put on my my tough guy facade, which as a 5'8" short Italian guy with a high pitched voice, it doesn't really work. But I tried.
I did my best.
Oh, here's a funny story about the Silver Spring show. I was fixing something before we were going on stage, and it required a little bit of concentration. And as I stepped up from the rack that I was working at, I stepped on Spencer's microphone stand, which he wasn't using that night because he wasn't singing. And it was like that. It was like whenever like Sideshow Bob steps on a rake, it like flies up and hits him in the face. Well, that's what happened to me with a mic stand, and I got a big gash in my forehead, and that was how I started a set as a 3-piece band where I was the front man, just bashing my skull in. I'm sorry, I'm not going to play Satellites. I think I only know a couple of parts of that song. If Haley Williams wants to come and spit fire on one of our tracks, I don't have a problem with that. So if anybody knows her, you know, mention it. I really like Paramore. Play my favorite riff that I ever wrote. I just did. I'll play it again, okay? I don't remember how to play a Candy Mish. I really don't remember how to play that song. You're gonna have to figure it out and then show me. Because you have the ear. That's how you know we're going on stage, because I start playing this in everybody's in-ears. It's actually a little, it's a little Homestar Runner reference. I doubt anybody in here would get that one. I love it. Nothing makes me feel worse when everyone's like, play this song, play that song. I'm like, I don't know how to play it. Good luck, babe. Have a good surgery. Everyone say good luck to Annalise. Annalise. She's a nurse in the surgery ward, in the operating room in a hospital. So she's got a very stressful job. Yeah, well, Stephanie's a nurse and I'm not, so you know what? I chose guitar player and I'm sticking with guitar player. Oops, I forgot how to play that. That's a hard move. Let me try that again. That is hard. That's very hard. That's in drop C, that song. My favorite djenty sound? This one right here. You guys remember that one? I wrote that riff, and Misha definitely did not write that riff. I'm just kidding. That's hot Misha. That's hot Lex Misha. Yeah, Mish, when's that solo album coming out? And now is like the perfect time to work on it. I think people ask me more about your solo album than my solo album. Because you are Misha. I do have a solo album. It's called Isometric. Yeah, you guys have good ears. I used to know how to play a lot of that song. Favorite BT Bam song? Everything off the Silent Circus. I'm sorry. I like, that's my favorite BT Bam album, and I know they don't really play that one that often, but that's my favorite. That album, that was one of the albums that changed my life. I think all the stuff that they do is incredible. I even listen to the self-titled from time to time, just because it was just such a fun time of my life, and that was kind of the soundtrack for it. But you know, like, I kind of understand how they feel about it. Like, they're proud of it, but it's just like, man, like, it was just, we're a different band now. And I understand that, because people always want us to play the stuff from Periphery 1, which, you know, I'm super proud of that record. I mean, Misha wrote most of it, but it was just an era of the band that, like, it's just a very different thing. So, like, you know, we played the hell out of those songs. I know that album like the back of my hand, and it's just like, I think it needs to be re-recorded. You wrote most of it, and that's why it's awesome. Everybody wants the Misha band. No one wants the superfluous, talentless hacks that you lug around with you like a carbuncle. Personal favorite Periphery song? I'd say probably Racecar. I think that song, it was one of the first ideas me and Misha ever worked on together, and it became that long by accident. And it was just kind of like, you know, maybe Misha could chime in on this, but like, it was like really the first time that we knew that we had like really good chemistry composing music together. Like, and it was just kind of like, holy shit, like, I can't believe we wrote this. I don't remember what riffs I wrote. A lot. I mean, it was like it was like equal parts me and Misha. Misha was the glue that like put it all together, and he probably wrote more riffs than I did in the song. But it was like the first time that we really like composed something that was just like, I don't know. I feel like we could play that song now, and it would still go over just as good as the new stuff. Play Car Bomb. Yeah, I have to be a lot better at guitar to play that shit. Car Bomb is ridiculous. I think Misha and Jeff were in communication somehow online, or they knew about each other, and I forget who reached out to who. Misha, maybe you can clarify, but we've always known Jeff, but I can't really remember. Play left-handed? That's a good idea. I don't think that could possibly sound bad. This is the content that you came for, isn't it? I need some punk drums right now. Well, that sucked. Yeah, you guys have written stuff. I haven't written anything yet. You had to go and write that fucking demo you did that Spencer did vocals for recently in drop D, and I have to like figure out which one of my guitars I'm going to have to put in drop D. Thanks for creating another tuning for us, Misha. I owe you one. Misha and Spencer wrote this really cool song together. Yeah, well, it's gonna be Periphery. I'm appropriating it. It's the shit. Yeah, I can't even say there's not only is it in drop D, but it's exceptionally cool for a really big fucking deal reason. But I can't talk about it. If you guys want to hear Misha sing, go listen to The Revenge by 4 seconds ago. I'm gonna link it in the thing. Hell yeah, here it is. Misha's got a really good voice, and he's going to be very mad at me for doing this, but I don't care. There you go. Misha got good vocals in this song. Uh-oh. Damn. I got text messages to read. No, I'm done. I'm done playing songs. I played half the set already. I have part 2 tomorrow. Alright guys, well I think play the demo. I don't think I have a demo of that. Oh, you want me to play the cool song over the stream? Okay, I'll do that. I got the Misha approval. Possibly new Periphery? Oh wait, no, wait a second. This is 1 minute and 12 seconds long. This is some troll and I almost got. You trying to get me? You motherfucker? I'm gonna turn it way down. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's another idea. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Okay. It's probably going to turn into a rickroll halfway through. You've probably been working on this while... Okay, you guys want to hear like a cool Misha riff? Yeah. If we don't use that for Periphery, Mish, I'm gonna go lick a dude's butt that has coronavirus. All right, guys. I'm gonna go do something else for a little while, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you feel like donating, there's a big old donate button down there. That'll help me get better equipment for the stream. I would like to use my DSLR, DSLs. He said DSLs, but I need a capture card. I need some cables. If anything you donate will go towards that stuff. So thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.